for the pilot because it set up a very asymmetrical loading on the aircraft. Coming back over to the right-hand side, we have a one-of-a type aircraft, the EC-24A. It's a modified DC-8 aircraft. It was used by the Navy in its exercises. And what they would do, they would have various aircraft flying behind that aircraft, and it was the responsibility of the various EWOs on board the ships in the carrier fleet to get through all the jamming that they could do, whether it be communications jamming or radar jamming, and that's why you see all those aerials and the humps and bumps on that aircraft. And those EWOs had to get beyond that, identify the aircraft and how many aircraft were behind that aircraft. Coming back over to the left, we have the A-10 Thunderbolt. Now, that's an aircraft that was built around a gun. As you look at it, you can sort of see how that the nose wheel is offset to the pilot's right-hand side, our left-hand side. That's so that that gun can fit down through the back of that fuselage of that aircraft. The size of the gun is about the size of a Volkswagen bus, and it fired 30 millimeter shells, which are about 14-inch shells. During Iraqi War I, those shells were had spent uranium tips on them, and it became a very, very effective tank killer. As a matter of fact, they were going to take the aircraft out of inventory in about 1987, but due to the fact of having the disruption in the Middle East by Saddam Hussein, they decided to keep it in inventory, and it did become a very effective tank killer. Again, a fat wing on it means that it's somewhat low and slow, but very maneuverable, and also very susceptible to ground fire. But it had a very good track record for getting back with battle damage on it. However, in order to protect the pilot, the Air Force did put him into a titanium cockpit. There's titanium wrapped all around that cockpit. Additionally, there's titanium underneath the nacelles of the engines of the aircraft.